Hello. Okay, guys, welcome to this live session. This video, we are going to just sort of understand how the user registration system works. Okay. Okay. So, what are some of the things that we have to do and understand when it comes to creating a user registration system using PHP? So the most important thing is to understand is that we are going to use HTML as well as PHP, which is a language that we'll be using, and also the, the database, because you have to put in the data. The data into the table. So therefore, okay, so I'm just gonna create a simple HTML. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna create that. So I'm gonna just call this one as user form. And then it's gonna say that maybe you just put title. Okay, so user registration. Now, once you do this, you can sort of just underline this by using HTML tag, which is HR. Then now what I want to do is maybe that put a paragraph. Welcome to our website. Please register for the subscription. Okay. For the subscriptions, if you are a farmer, okay, if you are a farmer, okay, so then after that we can now have the form. So this is a comment, form fields. So this is a form field. What happens is once you have the form field, what you're going to do is you can just start putting input type. This is a text, so you just want to actually capture name, then also place order. Okay, like enter your name. Okay, then the other thing is we break so that we sort of have the vertical space between the input tag. And then from there we can have now what is called another input type. So we're going to get the name, farm area. I'm going to say farm area, place order. So the place order is going to be okay. So enter the farm, enter farm name. Okay. So enter the farm, enter farm name. Okay. So enter the farm. Okay, so once we are trying to create these input fields. So farm area, some, and then another input field, maybe product, uh, text, then name. Then this one is going to be product. Then placeholder is going to be enter your farm product. Okay. So there now, we can then have maybe just say the last one is going to be this one should be then this one is going to be just wanna maybe area farm area is there, maybe town. Okay, so phone number. Okay, phone number, and then place order. Now for the phone number, this is going to be number. Okay, maybe I'll check that out, but let me try. Okay, maybe number. Okay, then this is going to be place order. Place order is enter phone number. Phone number, yeah. Then I'm just going to break there. I'm gonna break. Okay, so of course we can modify this, but for now let's just stick to this. So input type is gonna actually be submit. Going to submit, and then the value is going to be register. Okay. Okay, so this is what we have now. So let's first of all switch on the control panel for the server. Start. Okay, now server is started. Mm, so gonna have localhost slash Charlo slash yeah, let me just say that. Okay, let me counter check that. And did I save that? I think this was not saved properly, so I'm just gonna open where it is. So I'm just going to cart. Then this website name Charlo. And I'm gonna paste there. And then I'm gonna delete that one. And then just going to, so you can see that it's a user system. So there, okay. So we have this thing, user registration, okay. Welcome to our website, register for the subscription if you're a farmer. If you are a farmer, okay. Okay, so enter your name. So Mike, farm name, Mike and Son farm. Enter your product, fish. Okay, phone number 646. So 96446 02 So you're just going to press register there. Okay. Okay, so at least it's making sense now. So let's just clean a bit. And let me just look up for input type equals phone number. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Think the input should be telephone. Okay, the telephone. And then I'm gonna just follow this part. And I think so. Some of the thing when you forget, you can just look them up. So I think this is the one there. Okay, so let's just copy out this part. Okay, and then we can just remove this. Okay, so input tele. I'm not going to use the ID. Don't need the ID. This is the phone, maybe phone number. Phone number. Then this is going to be plus 260. Then this should be okay. And also break. So the break is used for spacing between those input fields. Okay. Okay, so let's see how this works now. Looks like. I think let me also remove this part. Of course, make it simple. Then I'm just going to bring the submit again, break. Okay, let me use two breaks. Okay, the other thing that we forgot is put form tag. Okay, so now once you do that, I think still not saving. So what you do is going to close this and open the other Salu. So okay, what is happening, guys, is that the one saved this file, PHP file, was not in the sub of HT docs, so actually taking effect. So just imported the actual active folder. So now let's see if that works now. So localhost. Okay, so this has not even taken effect all well. I'm just gonna go and get that. Update the file. Okay, the place. Okay, okay. So I wanted them to have spacing. Okay, like this. And then I can also have like name, and then farm area. Can also have product. And phone number. And on this one, I need the, you can need soda number. Okay, so gonna do that. Okay, so now we can have something that looks like this. Okay. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is okay. Then the other thing is that on the form is the action is gonna actually happen on load.php, and then method request, you're gonna actually request this one using post. Okay, so the next thing is to have variables. The variables that we need now. Okay, so we need the variable. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there must be 5. So the 5 variables to get here is, okay, so the first variable is name. Okay, so it's gonna actually be name, and the second variable is farm area. Farm area, and then third variable is product. And then, so this one, phone number here. Think that's so. Okay. So these are the variables that we are going to insert into our database. Okay, so table. So master of database table that's gonna hold these values. So we need to have database name, table name. It's gonna be users. Database. Think table name uses. Um, let's just go farmers. Okay. Okay. So now from there, I'll need to create this. I'll need to create this. The action page where we're going to actually register our users, our farmers. So from there now, what I'm going to do is say Control N. This will allow me to save a new file. So this is going to be logic.php. So logic.php. Okay. So the first thing is we're gonna actually set the submit. So we're gonna say if is set underscore post submit. Think yeah, submit. Then just for the sake of testing, we can say echo is set. Okay. So just gonna logic.php. Okay, but I need to press it physically, the button. It's, okay, it goes there. So if we set post submit, then I need to know what this okay, needed a value here. So name so this is a variable that I'm going to use, or rather set in that logic file, PHP file, this one. So this is what setting the variable in that one. Okay, so I'm gonna say load. Okay, so you can see we have this one is set, so we're good to go. The next thing that will come now is that we have to now sort of declare variables. So declaration and assignment. Okay, so it's going to be gonna actually get this. Okay, so the first thing is name. Okay, so name, then also farm area, then also product, then also the phone. Now, before we do that, since these are going to be stored in the database, then we need now to connect to database. Okay. Now, how do we connect that? We're going to say, so we're going to say, the variables server name is going to be localhost. Then user is going to be root. Then the password, there is no password for the local server. So password is empty. And then database, so I'm just going to call it DB. So I'm gonna actually, I have already created the database, so I'm just gonna check out. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go to phmyadmin. Okay, so these are the databases. So I'm gonna actually use users. Use users, okay. So database is users, okay. Now let me test this first of all by commenting this. Okay, so I'm gonna say if not my SQLi, I mean, so I'm gonna create a variable called connect con equals to my SQLi connect. Okay, so I'm going to put all these variables: server, user, password, DB. Okay. Then now we're going to test if this is connected. So if not connect, if it's not connected, then die. Let's say connection failed. I wanna actually paste in the MySQL. Okay. So it's my SQLi connect error. Okay. So let's check that out. Okay. So if you don't have anything that is going to pop up here, then we are good to go. Okay, so we are good to go. It's connected. Then now we can continue with our code down here. But before we do that, let's also create table. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna actually say table equals to create table. Gonna call it farmers. Farmers. Okay. Then I'm going to ID is not now ID auto meant then primary key. Okay, so this will be auto incremented each and every single time whenever someone registers, and then the 11 is sort of the length in terms of horizontal length, like the number should be go up to 11. Okay, so you can have like 11 million, what or not. Okay, so auto. So the good practice is to capitalize this. Okay, auto increment, then comma. So we have all those things like name, think ID, and then we're gonna say 255. Data type is virtual, okay, and then also not now, and then think we have the farm area. Farm area can also be this, then virtual, not now. Okay, so farm area product, then product 255 virtual, not now, then phone number. Phone number is just going to be 20 characters, then this is going to be number. Let's call it int, and this one is also int. Then not now. Okay. Okay, so I think this is let us test this now. So I'm gonna test this. I have the problem with table database. Okay. Okay, we have a syntax error. Okay. Okay, so this so if my SQL query SQL okay, so what's the problem here? My SQLi query. Mm, okay, so results. Okay, so good to go. So if this was not okay, then I would say echo okay. Okay, so let us now test this. Just put else. Yeah, so if the table was done, then just want to say now table created successfully, and then just want to test this. Okay. Okay, so we have the problem now. So unquote MySQL, except you have an error in your SQL syntax, check the manual that corresponds to MariaDB server version for syntax to use on this one. Okay, auto increment primary key near this one. Not now. Okay, think line 20. So let's go and check that. Okay, so what problem do you have now? Mm, okay. Okay, so let's run this again. Okay, so we have that table created successfully. Okay, so then the next thing is we are now good to go. We can now comment this one. Okay, so just comment this one. Okay. Okay, so now let's come to this part for now. You can go and check out our database, our table. Just refresh. Okay, so this is farmers. Then now we can see ID, name, farm area, product, phone number. Okay, so we're good to go now. The table is up and running. Okay, so now let us now do this. So this is going to be underscore post, then name. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this, then paste to every other variable, then gonna actually just put in name, then farm in quotes, farm area, then product, okay, and then also have the phone number. Semicolon, don't forget the semicolon. Okay, so we're good to go. Then remove this comment tag. Okay, so what's going to happen is that once the variable for posting set, so this was test, and yeah, so let's now go. So now we have to ensure that none of this variable is empty. So what I'm going to say is name. So if name, so what's going to happen is, let's say if empty, so if not empty, and you can use those symbols for and or just the word and. Okay, so I like using the symbols. So the exclamation mark means that if the name variable is not empty, so we want to actually check for emptiness. We want to make sure that none of the variables or input field are empty. So this is going to be from then this is going to be product the phone number. So this implies that if none of the above is empty, okay, if none of the above is empty, then we can send this data to our database. Okay, now the other thing is that the user should only register once. Okay, that's the other security concern. So we don't want duplicate. So first of all, we want to actually check. So we're going user exist. So want to actually select what is in the database table. I mean table. So select everything from farmers. So where the name is equal to whatever name we actually put in. Okay, so what this entails is that select everything. The star means everything from the table, and then now where the name column equals to whatever name is there. So now from there we are going to say, now if my SQL num row, okay, now my SQL num row of, so we want to actually say if my SQL num row of user exist is greater than 0, that's how we know that it is greater than 0, then So we can use count. Okay. What now? What? So if my SQL okay, so SQL num rules. Okay, let me see. The type MySQL is I found string. So string. So MySQL. Okay, so let's use this one. Come on. So can I have this one? Can I have something like this? So the user is in the system. So I'm going to check if now there is a way that I need to check against this. So if select everything, and then if I say, okay, let me just pull this thing, okay. Else, if we don't have anything there, so let's say insert. So now we are inserting to the tables column. So for say product. The phone number does not require, that's integer. So okay, so first of all, I'm gonna actually test here if that works. So SQL query. Okay. Okay, so now so you are successfully. Okay, so you're successfully registered. Okay. Some errors occurred, and okay. Okay. So what we're going to do here is just wanna counter check this one, MySQL query, and then this I'm going to save MySQL. So Okay. So once if the data was inserted successfully, so let's just um, take the user to the URL. So let's sort of create something like is a registration system the PHP success. So we're going to have now the message which says you successfully registered. Okay. So we're going to pass this one in the URL. Okay. Successfully registered. Okay, so let's see how this works now. So start by testing for going to start by testing for emptiness. So register. Okay, so this works. The the fields empty. So my name, farm area, let's say Gateway Fuel. Then product fish tilapia. Okay. And then phone number is 0964600218. Then register. Okay. So you can see that there's a message. It says successfully registered. Okay, so let's see our registration now. Okay. Okay, so now you can see that this is our registration. Our data now is given in. So the ID is one, the name is Mike, farm area Kitoka Fue, product fish, phone number, that. Okay. Okay, so that's how you can just go about creating the user registration system. Of course, I'll be able to improve this one so that at the end of the day, we can obviously push it to our GitHub account. And yeah, so that's how that works. So now see the second one, if it works, where this is registered again. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay. Okay, so it tells you that the user is in the system. So like based on the name. So the same name cannot actually, enter. Obviously, we can say that maybe we can focus on having the same number. But the idea is that you can check whatever is common, that people should not have the same thing. So we can use the phone number. I think the phone number is gonna work. So the phone number Okay. So the phone number can work. So the user with this user with dash phone number dash phone number is in the system. Okay. So let's see how that works. Now again, so I'm just gonna actually submit. Okay. So now it says the user with this phone number, okay, already is in the system. So you cannot register again. Okay, so that's how you can go about that. And yeah, so okay, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.